Welcome back, everybody, to Stardew Valley here on Fantasy Farm. The queen of sauce for us today has pizza. There's a reason pizza is a timeless culinary classic. You've got an artisan golden brown crust, you've got a tangy garlic-infused marinara sauce, and you're topping it with an all-mouth-watering 3-cheese blend. We're just getting started. Let's throw some fresh pepper and tomato on the top. Oh my. Already know how to cook that one, but figured I'd show it off. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Our blessing for the day is infinite energy, so that's good. That'll always come in handy. And also, the potatoes. They're ready. The mass amount of potatoes that I picked up, yes, they are finally here. And I also realized that I actually don't need to be keeping, like, super big track of these in terms of, like, oh, they grow in pairs, so, you know, you have to make sure for all that you don't count any of the duplicates. I actually don't have to worry about that because I can check the farm computer and see how many pieces of soil that I have that are empty, other than that one that I just opened up with the little wiggly bits, so I am going to quickly remove that so I don't make that mistake. But that will be a much, much easier way to track it. So for anybody that was like, yeah, the farm computer is not super helpful, for a case like this, it's actually quite helpful. It'll make my job a lot easier. But yeah, you can already see there's going to be quite a bit of profit from this. Not all of them are quite ready, as A, I just planted some, and B, some of them did not get watered on day one because I ran out of time. But we are looking at quite a few for the ones that did. Also some battery packs, which is good. The Traveling Merchant will also be available today, as I mentioned last episode. So we'll want to make sure to take care of that as well. And lastly, naturally, because the week has reset, we do have the ability to gift people once more. Do I have any geodes I can throw in the crusher? No, I only have the Omnis, and I want to hang on to those. So put that away. Put these away. As for the potatoes... Oops. No, put those in there. Want all the space we can get, because even with a large chest, we're running out of room here. I'm going to keep a fair bit of these, but I'm not thinking like a super big ton, because you can always grow more in the house, so 30. I think 30 is reasonable. And the rest of them are going to get sold. And we're going to see some very nice profits from those, I'm sure, at the end of the day. The tulips also appear to be ready, so some of the flowers are good to go on that front. So we'll be sure to grab those too. I don't want to show the routine every single day, but every now and again I feel like it's a little nice thing to do. Yeah, I was debating on if we should sell any of those. At some point, yeah, once we've got much higher hearts with basically all the animals, I will probably do that. Nope, you can't milk the air, I'm afraid. Alright, the tulips. And also more potatoes as well. I don't really need to keep the flowers for anything. The big thing that they're used for is not eating, no, is primarily gifting. But if you're already like me and have been doing most of that, you probably don't really need to. That said, there is a quest later on that involves gifting villagers, and you have to gift, like, some ridiculous number. I think it's like, in 2 weeks you have to give 100 loved gifts, and there's, you know... There is more than 25 villagers, but not by a lot, so you have to be really on top of it. So if you do want to save some of them for that, it would actually be a pretty good idea to do so. And because of that, I do think I'm going to keep a few of these, but not many. I'm just going to try to match up sets I already have here, but it's hard to tell with the tulips. So I think instead what I'll do is something like this, where I just have them in higher bulk, basically. And then everything else is getting sold. So, open tilled soil, 151. So that's how many we got to plant. Though that number is going to be changed very slightly by the fact I do have a couple carrot seeds, so I can sell those. Or plant those, rather. So 149 is the magic number here. 10 squared plus 7 squared. Take a quick look to see if the ancient fruit's grown. It has. If I do get any gold star like this because of that extra bundle, I am going to keep those. I'm not going to put them in the seed maker. If they're anything lower, though, or once we have 5 of them, then at that point I will swap them over. Alright. Gifting. First and foremost, we're going to be over there, so the wizard, obviously, is the void essence. I'm not going to worry about it as much today. However, I'm low on daffodils here. However, I'm going to try to get a few people if I can, but I do want the bass to be the big thing, because this is the final day to be able to do that. So I want to be able to get that quest completed. So that will probably be what I do after buying the seeds. That will probably be the very first thing. Ooh, hello there. I'm not even going to go and plant the seeds, I don't think. That's for Alex, absolutely. I don't think anything else here is too particularly useful. Do you want to get a little bit more speed here? Here you go. Again, we could go and technically check for the spring onions, but I do not want to waste that time. The focus should be on getting the largemouth bass first and foremost, and once that's done, then we can, you know, look at gifting other villagers, but even if we don't get everybody we want to today, like, we still got 6 more days in game before the week rolls over, so it's not as vital. Do have Lewis's birthday today, so it is important. Oh man, Demetrius is not going to go back for that too. Well, at least he's already practically on the way. You know, my wife loves fish taco. It's her favorite. Pho raising. Alright. 149. There we go. Those will get grown before the strawberries are available, so we're good on that front. I'm wasting my time because I'm going to get that extra... Well, yeah, just in case. Just in case. Might as well do this first. The ticket I can hold on to. Remember the old mayor's birthday. It's very kind of you. Taking a break. Hope the river doesn't overflow. Dude, don't say that with all the flooding that's been going on recently. Not in my area, but yeah, it's been pretty bad here in Texas. I know Ridos got hit pretty bad as well. Alright, there we go. We have all of our hearts with Lewis. So that is another one down. From here, we should straight up go to the fishing. We shouldn't be wasting our time planting the seeds just yet. I can do that when I get back. Those just need to be done by the end of the day. This has got to be done in 7 hours. Right, let's make tracks here. If I can get the bar to Demetrius, great. If not, tomorrow's also fine. But I would like to get... Any time that a ticket is the reward for it, it's probably worth it. Even if the next thing on the list for you isn't worth it, you know, you're rolling it over to something that might be in the future. So in my mind, it is going to be worth it. Plus, I think, wasn't the cow thing today, like the statue or wall art or rug or whatever it was supposed to be? I think it's either that or it's one away after this. Hey, golden animal cracker. Nice. Once again, permanently double the produce yield. It works on everything except for pigs. And I do still need to buy a pig, so that also needs to be on my docket. And in fact, it might actually be if we've got the time here today, but we'll see what happens. Okay, that's one. Can we go for 2? I'm thinking this might be number 2. Nope, that's a chub. Dang, I was pretty confident in that one as well. This definitely is not. This is almost assuredly a carp. Nope. Okay, apparently I'm just all sorts of wrong today. quick second to adjust headphones here. Alright, we're back. There we go. Just had to switch headphones since one of them was starting to die. So we see what happens whenever a headphone dies in the middle of recording. If I don't have the other one in, then it just completely kills the audio on y'all's end. Even if I, like, well, not repair them, but if I put the other one back on. But if I do it ahead of time, then it's not a big deal. It's very weird. But yeah, I would rather not subject you to not having the audio. Even when it's just a little bit of rainy atmosphere like this and you're just hearing the sound of the fishing rod. Alright, come on now. We literally just need one more. That's all we need. Surely in the 5-hour gap we've got here, surely we can manage to do this. Another animal cracker, alright. I gave one to the duck, so probably next will be the goat, is my guess. And then also the void chicken as well. I know what I'm looking for here. This isn't one either, though. It's like, how can I find 2 rare objects with the golden animal crackers, but I can't find 2 largemouth bass, which are supposed to be pretty dang easy. Okay, this might be one. This could also be a chub, but it is moving around more. Hey! There we go. 1250G, but more importantly than that, we've also got another quest taken care of for the special orders. Alright, I'm going to drop all this off and then try to remember what else I needed to immediately do, but we'll see what we have time-wise. That in a good spot. Oh, I really didn't put that in a good spot. Sorry, horse. There we go. I can get you through right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that lightning rod because that's not in a great spot. If I want to be, that was why I didn't fence off this part, was to be able to get the horse through a little bit more easily. All right, all the fish can go. That can go. Toss out the roe as well. I don't really need that. That can go there. Over here, drop these off. This. Demetrius, you said you needed an iron bar, so I'm probably going to actually do that before I do anything else. Yeah, nobody else needed anything. Alright. I guess I'll put that here. I don't think they close their doors at 5. I think Robin just closes at 5. But she might be closed on Sundays anyway, with her weird, wonky schedule. But as long as I can get the iron bar to him, that's the big thing. And I'm going to assume he's inside since it's raining. Since almost everybody is. Excellent. Hey, you brought me the item I asked for. Thanks so much. Here's a little something for your trouble. No worries. Thank you for the prize ticket. Alright, with that, who are we working on? Pierre, the wizard, I already gifted today, and I already gifted Pierre, so let's skip those. Jazz, Leah, Sandy, Krobus, Haley, Alex, Dwarf, Kent. Okay. I probably won't be able to get everybody all in one go here, but I'm going to go for Alex first because I have his item right now. So it'll be a little bit easier. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hey, awesome. I love this stuff. It's not good weather for sports. Oh, well, I can always lift weights inside. Yeah, that's true. We'll grab stuff for everybody possible. Unfortunately, Sandy is, yeah, not an option anymore. But I had to make a decision on what to prioritize. Sorry, girl. Okay, so Jazz, Leah, Krobus, Haley. So in that order, Jazz, Leah, Krobus, Haley. Who else was it towards the bottom here? Already did Alex, Dwarf, and Kent. I'm going to say that for Sandy. I feel bad that I, like, messed hers up. Well, not messed her up, but just ran out of time to get to her. Krobus is obviously the one I'm going to do last because there's no time that he'll shut the sewer door where I can't get in there. This might mean... It might mean that I have to wait on the animal crackers, but I can just hold on to them. Ah, of course it's locked. Right at 6 o'clock, too. Alright, let's try Leah's. Last time you told me it was locked, she was in there, so now I might have lost my trust there with that. We'll check the bar, I suppose. Hi, Haley. Your sister's so weird. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually related. Here, have a coconut. Kent, you're already over here, so let's see if you're available to chat with. Hey, my apologies for the day. I don't want any special treatment. I just want to be a normal person like anyone else. That's fair. Here. Yeah, our two underground people and Leah if she is in the bar. This just goes to show, though, there's not many people left to give things to. We're getting very close to the point of just not having to worry about it anymore. That will be very nice. Oh, good, another one of these. I was hoping we'd find more of them. Also, another prize ticket here. We got two of these. Let's go ahead and cash those in since we're here. Yeah, what is this? What is this item? It's a decal. Okay, probably should have figured that. And we'll grab the Omni Geodes as well. Those kegs would be nice, because I am crafting those. I would like to have those. There's nothing new on the bulletin yet. So I'm hoping tomorrow one will pop up, and hopefully it will be one that we have not seen. Krobus, how's it going? Brought you a diamond. Got anything interesting in here? Not really. But that's alright. And that lastly leaves the dwarf. Since we cannot get to Jazz. So I guess Jazz was the only one we missed. Which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Run this up, we'll go plant some seeds, and from there I'm actually not really sure what we'll do. I might go grab more iron, because I am running low on iron bars. There's a big old decal, alright. I could also try it, well no, it's probably too late in the day for the animal crackers, they've probably already called it quits and gone to bed. But yeah, we'll get these planted first and foremost. These should be the priority now. Yeah, I will need to grab more iridium for that iridium sprinkler. I can buy one off of Krobus. I don't remember what day it is. I believe it's Friday you can buy those. So I'll have to keep remembering to water until I do that. But I've gotten lucky the last 2 days because I haven't needed to water any of the crops. No, that's why it wouldn't work. We'll just have you sit here for now. And this is basically the last of what we're going to plant until the egg festival shows up, because then all of this is going to get replaced with strawberries. Every last one of them is. And depending on how I'm doing on sap, I might also make those into quality fertilized ones as well to try to up the value of them. And then for all the ones that aren't higher quality, meaning they're just normal qualities, those I would put in the preserves jars for jellies. So really no need to gift them to Demetrius and Maru anymore, as they're already maxed friendship with us, so we're good there. I've got 5 left, or 4 left now. Did I miss any other spots? No, I actually don't think I did. I might have just miscounted. I know I put some carrots down, but I don't think it was 4 sets of them. So what I will do with that instead is I'll tuck those in the garden momentarily. Sure, just toss that in there too, why not? Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the day here anyway, so after I do this, I might just go ahead and call it here. Maybe grab the stuff off of the... Oh, Mr. Broccoli as well. Oops. Well, we'll toss that in as well. Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and drop all these in. Like I said, once I get to 20 of about each of those, at that point I'll just start selling them. I don't think they're used in some recipes, sure, but not that many recipes, and B, even if I did run out, like, they regrow every single day, so really, what's the big deal? Also, I'm going to take a good section of these, since these can't be put in the dehydrator, because, you know, they're poisonous. So, we'll just sell them. There's no reason to hang on to them, not that I can think of. And even if there is, it's fine, we can always get more. So, drop those in as well. I'll hang on to that for Jazz. I had a feeling the cranberries might be done. Luckily, we still got some time to do that as well. How are we doing on iron bars? 15, and we've got enough for 1 more. So yeah, might want to consider grabbing some iron. So much easier when I found out you could just hold down the right mouse button and just kind of skirt along the sides. You have to be facing them, but yeah, it's a lot easier that way. Okay, I'll get rid of that. And lo and behold, wait to see the profits just rake in from all those potatoes. Bear in mind, that's like a simple summer, or a simple spring, rather, crop. And yeah, 3,000, 5,000, 3,000, yeah. Imagine what it'll do with the strawberries, huh? Yeah, that's 18K right there. It's not the most we've ever made by any stretch, but trust me, that will change when we get to the strawberries. Plus, I did keep a few of them, so that number is intentionally a bit low. Spirits are in good humor today. Weather report. Are we done with the rain for a while? It looks like we are. We get the Blessing of Speed. Again, that one's always useful. I will not say no to it. Alright. Today, first and foremost, these need to get used up before I forget about them. We'll give one to you, and we'll give one to you. Hello, bun. So yes, today it will be more gifting, some replacing of seeds, I think. Because we do have enough time to get those replaced as well. It is worth noting that the blue jazz does... it is used in part of the Lucky Lunch, so if you are planning on getting any of the Lucky Lunches crafted, then you probably do want to hang on to a few of these. These were all just given to me by the flower seeds. I didn't choose these. They were fortunately given to me. Oh, and good, we're going to have more daffodils. That's excellent. I'm very happy with that. Also, more potatoes. Yes, all the ones that didn't get watered the first time are now getting watered again. So if you thought that number was kind of low, guess what? We're about to add to it yet again. Also, this is phenomenal for your leveling, by the way. I probably should have looked at that at the start, but we'll see it after I'm done. 9389 was the number that it was just at. So I'm curious to see how much this will build up after we grab all of these. Dude, everybody's going to be sick of potatoes in this town. They're not going to want any more to do with those. Like, why does this farmer keep making potatoes? I hate these things now. Oh, inventory full. Oops. Well, we'll have to come back for some of these, won't we? There were so many different qualities of the blue jazz and all that that I literally couldn't hold them all. Yep, there you go. Be about 1,000 points just from all that. I didn't get it all, but still. Alright, like I said, I do want to store some of this. All I've got is these. So I'm going to go with just the ones I have the most of. With 3 sets, I think. As for this and that, I'm just going to go ahead and straight up toss these. And these can all go. I don't need any potatoes, so I can just fully commit to putting those away. Same with the parsnips. I do want to hang on to the daffodils. I'm going to look at the rest of my spring forageables here. I'm going to put them all up and see. I'm okay with giving up the dandelions and the horseradish, I think. I do want to hang on to the leek for now, but we'll see. Alright, that is taken care of. Computer, what do you got for me? Open-tilled soil, 204. There is a crop ready in the greenhouse. I'm not actually sure what that is. But I think there's a couple things I want to do today, first and foremost. Since people have reset. Did I have Shane up to full hearts? I don't remember. I did, okay. So let's start from the top here. So Pierre. Wizard. I am going that way, so I probably will go ahead and do that. Pierre, Wizard, Jazz, and Sandy. So Pierre. One for Sandy. We already have Jazz's. Wizard. I passed Sandy. Where is she? Okay, maybe I didn't and I'm just blind. Krobus, Haley, Alex, Dwarf, Kent. Krobus. Haley. That's not what I was trying to do. Alex, we're just going to grab you an egg because I don't really have anything else for you, my man. We'll get you a high-quality one, though. Dwarf and Kent. Oh, there's more stuff down here, right. I need to grab this too. That wasn't all the potatoes, there were more. Can you believe it? I still gotta go and grab the other stuff too. I'll need a scythe to harvest that kale, but I can get that just as easily. Let's swing down here and grab the rest of this that I couldn't pick up either. This must have been silver or gold quality or both. I'm gonna guess probably silver. No, looks like it's mostly gold actually. See, I'll grab the watering can, too. So that's more things to dump off. I'm actually going to move these all down here so I can keep track of them a little bit easier and not accidentally throw them somewhere I don't mean to. Alright, watering can. What was the other thing I needed? Scythe. I could also be harvesting crops with this. I guess I don't have to plug them individually. Just force a habit. I am going to hang on to a fair bit of this kale, because I don't think I had too much. 4. Yeah, I'll just keep the other set of 4 for 8, and then sell these. That'll be easy enough. Actually do hang on to this, because I know the path to the wizard's a little cramped. A little bit of a wiggly spot there, but that's alright. I'd rather go to Jazz first, because she might be, if not already, heading out. Well, she's here in this scene, but this is a Shane scene. I thought it was Marnie at first, but it's not. Hi, Shane. You look unusually happy today. Yeah, it finally stopped raining. You're right, I haven't felt this light since I was a kid. Let me guess. Gus had a clearance sale on canned beer? Good one. Yeah, nothing like when someone's recovering, you can just be a dick about it. No, actually, I've been drinking sparkling water instead of beer, and I feel great. You know, I sometimes forget that I really do have friends. People care about me. It's okay for me to rely on them. It doesn't make me weak. You look sharp. Hey, Jazz, I've got something for you. These are real bunny jewel slippers. You've been glomped. But these are so expensive. How'd you afford them? I've cut back on an expensive habit. I've got a lot more spending money now. Meanwhile, I'm just over here. Is this a different event? I think this might be a different event. What am I doing? Uncle Shane's in the barn. He said, oh, okay, this is another Shane event. It's a different one, I think. He, said he has something he wants to show you. That was very confusing there. I was like, why did we move to me being over here? Why am I in the shot now? Yeah, I think this is a different one. That should do it. Yeah, I don't remember if you have access to this barn normally. I think it might only be for this scene, but I'm not sure. It's the perfect home for you hens. We'll have the best eggs in this whole valley. Fresh and healthy with rich golden yolks, not like those pale, sickly Joja eggs. You know, Charlie, I was thinking, like me is always teetering on the edge of despair, you know what I mean? But you and the other hens are going to keep me upright from now on. I know it. What's wrong? Too much pressure? Hey, Delta, so what do you think? You got some blue chickens. My special blue hens, I've been raising them in secret for the last few months. Well, I won't be living here forever, and I wanted to pass something on to Jazz. I've been teaching her how to care for him. I just want to feel like I'm not just a leech on the world. I want to contribute somehow, even in a small way like this. Yeah. He is turning things around for himself. Life isn't fair, but I can't help but feel bitter about it. Yeah, well. Yeah, it looks like you can only see that in that scene. Marnie is tragically not here, which means I cannot use her shop. But Jazz is here. Look, I've got real bunny jewel slippers. Yeah. And now you can enjoy a plum pudding as well. Wow, thank you. No sweat. Alright, the wizard is next. And foolishly, I forgot how many seeds I needed to buy, so after that I'll head back and check on that number. So after I do this, I actually might just go ahead and straight up meet you at Pierre's. Yeah, I think we'll do that. There are areas of this world that yet unsullied by the constraints of modern thinking where magic is still very much alive. Yeah. Alright. Oh, no, never mind. I won't see you there. We're gonna have another event. Leah's this time. Need a hand? Oh, Delta, you scared me. Yeah, I've been told that someone should put a bell on me. See that fruit up there? It looks delicious, doesn't it? Apparently I'm really good at sneaking around people, but I can't reach it. Maybe ask her before you do that. Okay, got it. You're stronger than you look. Here, try a piece. Ah, so it's an apple. Well, that's nice. I don't actually think I have any apple trees, so I do need to grab one of those. You know, I just realized something. Even if my art career is always a flop, I always have a friend to catch me on the way down. Yeah. Alright, I will meet you guys at Pierre's when I figure out exactly how many seeds I need to buy. Okay, I'm actually going to cut back in here. Since I'm already here, I'm going to quickly hop over the desert and gift Sandy as well. I do have it typed out, though. 263 is the number that I need for seeds, otherwise known as how many tiles I have that are tilled, but I don't have anything on them. Speaking of things to till, just some mixed seeds. Alright, well. Here you go, Sandy. Thank you for that recipe, by the way. Hello, hello, sweetie. I'm so glad the buses and service is starting to get lonely. Almost went out of business. But now you're here to buy a whole bunch of seeds, right? What do you have for seeds? That one's an indoor. I probably should grab some rhubarbs. I think I'm going to grab, like, 30. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with that. Because you do want to grow, like, some of these. You're going to need them for recipes, if nothing else. If you are going for everything, you're going to need them for a few things here and there. They're available year-round, and by this point, it's safe to say you probably have or are working pretty close towards getting the garden now. So once you've got that, you can obviously plant them in there, too, if need be. So that means 263, so 233. As I'm not going to plant the mixed seeds outside, I would plant them in the greenhouse. So 233. No one's got a birthday today. Sebastian's in need of an iron bar. Maybe. And before I do that, is there any... Yes. Okay, here it is. Oh, man. This could prove to be a problem, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is a very good quest to get in the spring. If you see this one, grab it. Gifts for George. George thinks no one in town cares about him. I'd like to prove him wrong. A dozen leeks should do the trick. They're his favorite. Evelyn. This is a very, very good one to get, as the reward for it is extremely valuable. So if you see this one, definitely pick it up. So let's see. Because of that, we said 233. I'm going to get, like, I think 180, and that'll leave 50 for the wild seeds. I don't put the rest of them on wild seeds, I think. Also, I need to gift Pierre. There it is. Yeah, we've already seen that. So yeah, you need to get 12. You do have to actually, like, grow them or find them while foraging. You can't already have them, tragically. And then you can place those in Evelyn's fridge, I think is what it said. Oh, in her kitchen. Either way. Did I need to gift Leah? I think I needed to gift Leah. Maybe I didn't need to gift Leah, because I don't have anything in here for her, I don't think. Maybe I just missed her on my list. Well, we'll do a little bit more gifting and then try to figure that out. Alex, are you hanging out outside? You hanging out inside? Oh, well, there's an event. What's up? Oh, hi, Delta. Got all these books. I haven't read a single one. Just the thought of cracking one open makes me nervous. But you can't make a decent living in this world without a brain. You'd be surprised. I'm worthless. That's crazy, you're a genius. We all have our strengths and weaknesses are worthless. Yeah, that about sums it up. Wow, rude. I'm gonna go with we all have our strengths and weaknesses, because you're a genius seems a bit rude. Like, just obviously a lie. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I'm not gonna give up. If I work hard, I can do anything. Exactly. Hey, maybe one day soon we'll have dinner and discuss philosophy. Isn't that what you smart people talk about? Good old philosophy. She's my favorite Stranger Things character. But are you actually here, Alex? You are. Excellent. For you, have an egg. So yeah, this is where you'll put them. Apparently in the stove is the place to put them, which is a bit funny, but oh well. So yes, diamond coconuts. So coconuts for Haley, the other two are for Wizard and Dwarf. Kent and somebody else. Hey, Kent, real quick. Well, I got you here. Hello, farmer. I've been gone so long I feel like a stranger. Well, I'm here to make you feel welcome. So you enjoy that. Who was the person that also needed one of these that I forgot about? No, Lee's already maxed. I didn't need a gift or anything. Sandy, Haley, Alex, Dwarf, Kent. I think I just picked up the extra one, so I think it's just those two now. So because I've got that as a quest, I am going to poke around to see if I can find... Yeah, still a lot of resentment on both ends. I hear ya. There you go. Yeah, you're just selling slime for your extra thing today. That's okay. I don't really need that. So yeah, after I get all of this stuff planted, I am going to go poking around for leeks to try to add to that list. The wild seeds are there that I'll plant in order to try to, you know, make sure that I get that requirement, but every little bit will help, because it's possible you just get unlucky with the wild seeds and you don't get enough of what you need. It can happen. So I'm going to plant those first and foremost. So for the wild seeds, once again, right there. So you just need one of everything and it will give you 10. So we're just going to pull out pretty much all of what we got, basically. Leek. What are we missing? Horseradish. So I had 180 and then what, 263. So I have 210 here, so I need to make about 50. So just 5 sets. No, I can only make 3. Thought I had more daffodils, but I guess I've been spending them. So 30 will have to do. That's alright. That's still a pretty good number, and because we'll find them out foraging, with any luck, that will be enough. I do still need to gift Haley, but I've got a little bit of time, so I think we'll be okay on that front. Piece that got undone here for some reason. Drop that in there, I guess. That actually looks like what I'm planting now, the parsnips. I might have gotten a little lucky on that front. That's all I got there. Don't have time to go grab any more, so gift for the dwarf, I can put the maple syrup away. Oh, grab both of them. There you go. Callie, what are you doing over there, you silly little thing? Alright, we'll gift Haley, we'll gift the dwarf, but we're also going to kind of poke around at the same time here, so if I don't get to Haley in time, that's okay. But I do want to keep focus on hunting down any potential leaks. I guess I could grow those too real quick. If I was smart, I would have planted the rhubarbs where they didn't need to be watered, because the sprinkler would have taken care of it, but that's alright. Sorry for killing that tree, but I gotta get around this. The upside is, by the time the end of the next video hits, we're basically going to be good on the whole front of gifting for the week, as everyone's going to be done except for potential birthdays. I know Vincent's is coming up, but I think we've already got, yeah, full hearts with him. This is another one where your chance to double harvest foraging items really can come in handy, because you might end up only having to pick up 6 leeks instead of 12 just from that alone. It's not super likely, but there is a chance. Oh, good, you're home. Hi, Haley. We have used to complain about this town being so small, but I've grown to like it. If it was much bigger, it wouldn't feel like a community. Yeah, exactly. I guess we just haven't landed on the right timing for her events, because I think even with her being pretty low on our list... Yeah, she's got 6 hearts with us. I feel like we should have seen at least one event with her by now, but it just hadn't happened yet. Now, I know we can't find the leek in town. This is more of a dandelion daffodil, but A, I do need to grab more daffodils, so I'm going to quickly poke around here. And it looks like there's just the one. And B, we've got plenty of time to search the rest of the day for those. Hey, there's one. I'm going to keep those right in the corner so I do not forget. There's another. Could also swing by the quarry after I've poked around in the last section here, see if there's anything. Just quickly run over there, see if anything. Yeah, there's some rocks and trees that have regrown. Not a lot, but some. Here and the back road. I don't know if they can actually spawn up here in particular. Yeah, this place is a mess once again. This seems to be like the worst offender for once spring hits, it just turns into a mess. Depending on how the following day goes, if there's not anything going on, I might go and clear out the forest, just of all the junk stuff of clearing out the forest, clearing out, you know, that area there. Ooh. Alright, that's 3. Not bad for just hunting around for him. Oh, I did say I needed to gift the dwarf, but I can take the mine carts to him. So let's put all of this away. Except for those. So yeah, those 3. What else to do? I mean, I guess we could do some of that clearing stuff up if we've got the time, so why not? Scythe, axe, there we go. Here you go. What's the lowest we have? I'm going to guess probably 4. Yep, 4 with Kent, which makes sense. Let's see if we can get at least the quarry cleared out here. And because I inevitably will end up needing more wood, because, I mean, house upgrades are going to start becoming a thing I need to think about again. Once we start really raking in the dough here, I'm going to start needing those supplies, too. It's not going to be just the money that we need. Totem to the mountains. I'll get thrown in storage, but it might come in handy later. You never know. It's kind of funny once your travel speed is up, especially in multiplayer, just because of the animation of warping. You probably wouldn't be much help from the farm to the mountains. Typically, your big one is going to be that desert one so that you don't have to wait for the bus at any point. You can just go. Yeah, I don't really think we can get to the back roads, per se, so I think that's probably going to do it. But we got the quarry cleared out pretty well. Guess we can get that spot north of town really quickly. Oh, there's this spot here. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. There's just something, like, just instinctually ingrained in me in particular about having, like, a town look fully pretty like this. It's why Animal Crossing is so high on my list. It's why I wish in Twilight Princess with Kakariko Village in that game that you could, like, grow it up into being a town again. There's just something about bringing a dead town back to life. Even if it's not fully dead, but, like, in a way it's dead. Being able to bring it back is just, like, something particularly... It just scratches a very particular itch that I always enjoy in games. So being able to clear up little areas like that is part of what I enjoy. So yeah, if I've got time in the next in-game day, then I'll be sure to get the rest of that taken care of. Okay, meanwhile, over here, these can all go. And with that, we've made a video, and there we go, yet again, 25,000 basically off of all that farming. All those blue jazzes, all those potatoes, so many potatoes. Yeah, those are only the, like, the smaller qualities. This is the 88G. Man. Yeah, we are definitely doing good on the money front now. We're starting to bring it in of, like, not absolutely killing it, but we're not going to have to worry that much about, like, oh, can I really afford to buy XYZ? It's pretty much going to be taken care of. We're over 50,000 now on hand, and we were at 750,000 not long ago, and we've gotten past the 800,000 mark, so looking pretty close towards that millionaire achievement, which is probably going to be one of the next ones coming up money-wise. Yep, earn 1 million. I don't know what this one is, but it could be something different. We'll see, though. From Greenhorn to Cowpoke to Homesteader, soon we will be a millionaire. Thank you all for watching, and in the next episode, we're going to be doing more gifting. I am going to be looking around for getting that quest done for Gifts for George. Aside from that, I truthfully don't think there's too much to do, so it's more like, what do we need? So it'll be more of a what do we need, and I'll be picking up some other things. Wednesday, not Tuesday here, I'll grab a pig from Marnie, since she's not here. And next time the bookseller's in town, might look into that as well. Till then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.